Добрый день, everybody. My name is Hideout, and in today's video, I'm going to play a classic game called Flappy Bird with a classic twist. We'll do a challenge. Every time I die, I'll have to do 10 push-ups. I'm looking forward to seeing how well it turns out. Honestly, I'm not working out because I think it's fun or because I want to feel healthy and look good. I'm doing it purely because I want to impress the girls. But for real though, working out is a great energizer. Yeah, I didn't even shave my beard because I wanted to do that skit. But, well, I still think it doesn't suit me that much, but it sure does look like I've aged just a little bit. So, without any further hesitation, let's begin. Alright, start. Somehow need to put the mouse away. Alright, a little bit of a backstory. So, yeah, this game came out in 2013, and around that time, my cousin was playing that game on her phone. I remember that phones were pretty small back then. That they already were smartphones, obviously, not those phones with buttons like old Nokia's, but she had that game. And I always ask her to let me play that game, and she did, and I'm very thankful. Push-ups time. Oh, we also got a golden medal. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now back to the game. So what I was saying was that I played that game, and apparently it was still available on some. I don't remember whether she had an iPhone or an Android phone. Let's assume that it was available on App Store, because right now you can only play the clones. But this is like a browser port. I'm very glad that it's not a um, it's not a lost media. It's very accessible till this day, and yeah. What I also remember was that she was saying that a guy she knew could easily reach the 500 score in this game, and it still amazes me till this day. She said that it may be a little bit hard, but after 100 points, everything moves smoothly like butter. And I also remember that she had some kind of game that was a wooden plate and with holes, and you had to roll in metal balls, and it was pretty fun. Like, definitely a game from the 2013, but I don't remember the name, unfortunately. It was a very simple game. And apart from that, we got 100 points. Apart from that, I also remember that We were experimenting with the Google Translator. Um, I don't know how new or a thing Google Translator was back in the day, but it was pretty terrible, at least for when it came to Ukrainian and the translation from English to Ukrainian. So many grammar mistakes. It already was like changing the translation uh, back from one language to another. I mean, like swapping it, swapping it 100 times. That's how it was. I believe it's a platinum medal and more push-ups for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry, 9, 10.
Just lost my train of thought back there. I believe that the platinum medal is the maximum reward, the final reward you can get in this game. And you only need 40 points for that. 10 for the bronze medal. The bronze. 20 for silver. 30 obviously for a golden one. Somehow I keep coming back to this game every now and then due to its simplicity. Things like these just never get old. And I also remember there was some kind of a fan game where I'm not even sure whether it actually was a fan game or an animation kind of thing. But if it was a game, then it was entirely an entirely different thing. So sorry for beating around bush. It was about getting 1,000 points in Flappy Bird, but the game actually started from the last couple of points, and it wouldn't let you get the final the thousandth point because Mario just popped out of those tubes and then started throwing fireballs at you, and so that you would your death would be inevitable. More push-ups.
Okay, how about we do 20 this time? Because 10 to be seems to be too easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I just had a thought about inserting the same kind of video every time I die, but I would be immediately exposed.
Now that I think of animations, it's been a very, very long time since I watched an animation where Mario was playing Flappy Bird. I don't know, I hope it's still available on YouTube. I will just search it up this evening. So it was about Mario receiving a notification where his brother Luigi got 26 points in Flappy Bird. It was a brand new record, and Mario swore to beat him, and he put an all-nighter. There were cans, soda cans, lots of 7-Ups, uh, pun name, and okay, and he managed to get more points, like one more point than Luigi, but the screen. He was tapping the phone so many times that the screen actually cracked.
Let's see if I can do 20 push-ups again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I can already feel it. It's getting slightly harder.
I also played this game quite a lot when back in the day, like, wow, it could have been, it could have actually been 7 years ago, or maybe 6. I discovered a website called PS4 Playboxy. Nowadays, it's no longer a thing, but you can still kind of access it, get access to it uh, through Internet Archive, but you won't be able to play the games, I think. Uh, it's not a big loss. Like I always say, Flashpoint is always right around the corner. Um, right, and Flappy Bird was there, along with games like Snake 3D or just simply Snake Maze, some basketball game, and a game called Expiration Date. All these were Flash games or HTML5 games, and the thing was that you couldn't normally play these games when you would look them up in browser that comes by default when you when you turn on your console, in that case PS4, because there was also an Xbox Playboxy, and I really loved that puzzle game. It was about a boy who got turned into a radioactive tomato after a nuclear blast, and his mom turned crazy and wanted to eat him. Yeah. And Flappy Bird was one of the games that was available. In fact, maybe the game that I'm playing right now, the exact same version was available through that PS4 Playboxy. But to be frank, I've never gotten a single console.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good.
But the reason why I have never bought a console is because computers just have so many possibilities. And I usually played on my friend's PS4. I did not do it too often. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You see that I'm wearing glasses, right? And I was always afraid that consoles would just um, take way too much time, and my vision would become even worse. Okay, I'll do 10. 10 this time, because that's just too little of a break.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I also thought that if I wasn't going to use it too often, then I would feel like I was just wasting my money. But I'm definitely going to buy a console in the future. For some reason, retro consoles seem so much appealing to me right now. Um, okay, how about we do diamond push-ups?
Like, put your hand like this. Sorry, the chair is kind of interfering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But any console will become a retro console at some point in time. But I'm just so into collecting old things. Plus, um, it just, for some reason, it creates some kind of nostalgia, even though I don't even belong to that era of gaming. I was just playing hundreds of games, like not hundreds, but 100 games definitely. Back in 2016, I was trying all possible retro games, like Street Fighter, Sonic, Mario, Doom, Mortal Kombat, and so on, through many retro consoles like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 1, as well as Super Nintendo, Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, and CD, and they're kind of don't remember. There was one more, and many others.
Okay, I think that we. How about I'll just do a regular plank right now because there are just so many things that I would love to say, but um, it just because I'm constantly dying, I'm interrupted, and if I just keep doing these push-ups, the video will never end. And I haven't run out of energy yet, but just yeah, there are too many things that I really want to include in these videos. So yeah, I wanted to buy. Uh, I want to buy a retro console, and maybe more than one someday. I would really love to experience the Nintendo DS, because playing it in browser just doesn't feel the same. I think so. And but it's not so hard to get your hands on a console. It's much harder to purchase, to at least find it somewhere. The games are probably even more expensive than the console itself. But I would really love to play WarioWare or Super Mario 64 Remix. Yeah. And what I also wanted to mention, my favorite video by PewDiePie playing Flappy Bird was the one where he was playing 3 weird Flappy Bird games, and there was a skit where he was singing, or he was dancing to Balladali Dila by Boombox. There is a band with the same name, but in Ukrainian, in our country. It's pretty revolutionary. And the last thing that I wanted to say was I really love that song because I first heard it in a video about Counter-Strike modification that is available in public servers. And all of these things are incredibly nostalgic, right? That's all. Oh, that felt amazing.
I guess this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my story. Smash that like button and subscribe. I'm saying it not because I want my video to become as popular as possible. It would definitely be cool if it went viral though, but I'm not forcing you to do anything. It's entirely up to you. All I want to do is just see those buttons glow under my video. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care and see you in the next one. Peace. This is so much better.